How long should I bulk for? And also, how long should I cut for? This is another common question. People often think, shall I spend a month bulking and then a month cutting, or 2 months bulking and 2 months cutting? And actually that was something that I considered doing in the beginning. I didn't because I learned better, but it was something that crossed my mind as well. The answer, I would say, is no, don't do it. Commit to the bulk until you are at your ideal size or larger than your ideal size, and then commit to the cut until you are at your target levels of body fat. I don't recommend constantly chopping and changing. The reason why not, 2 reasons. First of all, when you start bulking and you're ingesting a surplus of calories, it takes time to adapt. For some people, it can be quite an uncomfortable experience in the beginning, having to eat so much food. Likewise, when you start cutting and you're in a calorie deficit, again, your body takes time to adapt. For the first couple of weeks, you're going to be feeling quite hungry and lacking energy. So rather than all of a sudden for 2 weeks you're struggling to eat enough food, and then for the next 2 weeks you're struggling because you've just not got enough food in you, your body doesn't know whether you're coming or going, and it's going to be quite stressful, and there's no consistency there. Whereas if you just bulk for a period of time, 3 months or longer, your body's going to have consistency. It's going to be known, right, I'm in a calorie surplus at the moment. You and yourself will know, right, I've always got this large amount of food that I need to eat on a daily basis, and you can get into the groove and build consistency. Same on a cut. For the first couple of weeks, you feel a bit hungry, but you know it's a long-term goal, it's a long-term strategy, and you just get into the groove, get into the rhythm, and it makes it easier. And the second reason is from a planning point of view. If you're constantly having to readjust your macro and your micronutrients and your nutrition plan, it's going to take a lot of time extra in planning. Of course, when you're bulking and when you're cutting, you do have to adjust your calorie intake marginally, but it's marginally. You don't have to completely reset or replan your nutrients. Whereas when you go from cutting to bulking, for example, or bulking to cutting, you can have to redo a plan, and that can take some time. So stick to the bulk, commit to it, and then commit to the cut.